Hello students, here we are there with solution of exercise 2.2 from question 9 to question 16, and today we will be able to finish this exercise. Question 1 to 8 we have already solved in previous video lecture. So here's the question. The ages of Rahul and Harun are in the ratio 5:7. So as we have discussed कि whenever ratio being given, we will assume their ages as 5x and 7x. So we will assume कि Rahul age let it be 5x and Harun age be 7x. See here, first name is coming of Rahul. So we will take Rahul age as 5x and next name is Harun. So Harun age will be 7x. Now 4 years later, second statement, see 4 years later. So 4 years later, now present ages is 5x and 7x. So 4 years later plus 4 we will do, like your present age if it is 10. So after 4 years your age will be 10 plus 4, that is 14. So same here it is being done. So 4 years later the age of Rahul will be 5x plus 4 and Harun it will be 7x plus 4. So this we are doing. Again we will see the second line of question. 4 years later, so we have taken age as 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. The sum of their ages will be 56 years. So this age sum will be 56. So 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4. Here we will be forming the equation. Ki sum of their ages will be 56. So 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4 will be equal to 56. Now like terms are the x1. So x terms will be this 5x and 7x and the constants are 4. So 5x plus 7x it will give you what? 12x and 4 plus 4 it will give you 8 equal to 56. Now transposition method, we will take 8 to that side. So plus 8 will become minus 8. So 12x equal to 56 minus 8, that is 12x equal to 48. Now in order to solve x value, it is 12x equal to 48. In order to solve for x, 12 will come down. So x equal to 48 upon 12. That will be, we can solve it, 12 ones are 12, 12 fours are. So x value is coming out as 4. And here you don't leave the question. Some of you are leaving the question like this. Question being asked to us is what are their present ages. So present ages we have assumed कि Rahul it is 5x and Harun it is 7x. So Rahul it will be what? 5x, that is 5 into 4, that is 20 years, and for Harun it is 7x, so 7 into 4, that is 28 years. So conclusion need to be made, answer need to be brought. So read the question carefully and accordingly find out the answer. Going to the next question. Question number 10. Here also see in the ratio form it is given. The number of boys and girls are in the ratio 7:5. So first it is given for boys. So we will take boys as 7x and then it is given for girls. So girls we will take it as 5x. So number of boys and girls we have assumed it as 7x and 5x. Now second statement, see the number of boys is 8 more than number of girls. Means boys are more in numbers. How many more? 8 more. Means if we are doing number of boys minus number of girls, we are getting the answer as 8. So number of boys we have assumed 7x, girls as 5x. So 7x minus 5x we are getting it as what? 8. On solving 7x minus 5x, it is giving you 2x equal to 8. And x will be equal to 8 divided by 4, 8 upon 2, that is answer is 4. 8 upon 2, answer will come out as 4. But what they are asking? They are asking total class strength. Total class strength means number of boys plus number of girls. Now number of boys was what? 7x. So how to find out? 7 into 4, that is 28, and number of girls we have assumed 5x. So 5 into 4, 20. So total strength being asked, so this numbers need to be added. 28 plus 20, it will give you the answer as 48. Hope it is clear to you. Next question, question 11. Baichung's father is 26 years younger than Baichung's grandfather. So Baichung's father is 26. Obviously he is younger than his grandfather. He is 26 years younger than his Baichung's grandfather, and 29 years older than Baichung, and 29 years more, his age is 29 years more than Baichung. So Baichung age we can assume कि let the Baichung age be x years. Father is 29 years older, so father's age we can assume it is x plus 29. And grandfather age, grandfather, see, Baichung's father is 26 years younger, means grandfather is 26 years older than Baichung's father, is it? So age of his grandfather will be what? X plus 29 is the father's age, plus 26 will be the grandfather's age. Why? Because grandfather is 26 years more, 26 years older than father's age. Again see it, let Baichung age be x. Father is 29 years old, so father age will become x plus 29. Grandfather is 26 years older, so grandfather age will become x plus 29 plus 26. So 29 plus 26, it is giving you x plus 55. So grandfather age is coming x plus 55, father's age x plus 29, and Baichung age, that is x years. Now see the third line of the question. The sum of the ages of all the three is 135. So all the three ages we will add x plus 29 plus x plus 55 equal to what? 135. So here we have formed the equation. Now on solving this, we will try to find out the value of x. And see, in the question they are asking what is the age of each of them. Means Baichung age, father's age, and grandfather's age. So x plus x plus x, that is 3x, plus 29 plus 55 will give you 84 equal to 135. So we are coming to the next step. Now 3x, 84 we are shifting to that side, transposition method, plus 84 will become minus 84. So 3x equal to 135 minus 84. Next step, 3x equal to 51. 135 minus 84, that is 51. So in order to find out x, what you will do? X will be equal to 51 upon 3. So on solving, you will get the answer as 17. So x value coming it as 17. Means Baichung age will be 17 because it is equal to x. Father's age will be x plus 29. So 17 plus 29, that is 46. Grandfather age we have assumed it is x plus 55. So it will be x is what? 17 plus 55, you can do it, or you can also do father's age plus 26, that is 72. By any method you can find it out. So by this, question is over. Next question, question 12. 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. We don't know the Ravi's present age. So what is Ravi's present age? We can assume that it be x. It is x. Now 15 years from now, 15 years, after 15 years Ravi's age will be what? X plus 15. Now present age is x, so after 15 years he will be x plus 15. Again see the first line. 15 years from now, Ravi's age will be 4 times his present age. So after 15 years his age will be what? X plus 15. That will be equal to what? That will be 4 times his present age. 4 times of his present age, that is 4x. Now 15 equal to, we can shift this x this side, so it will become minus x, it will become 4x minus x. So 15 equal to 3x, and 15 upon 3 will give you the value of x. So x value coming out as 5. So x only we have to find. We have to find Ravi's present age, and Ravi's present age, what we have assumed, let it be x. So answer is present age of Ravi is 5 years. Next question, question 13. A rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 upon 2, a rational number, we don't know that rational number. See, in the question they are asking you what is the number. So let the number be x, And what's the condition given? A rational number is such that when you multiply it by 5 upon 2 means x into 5 upon 2 and add 2 upon 3 to the product. Add means plus. What you have to add? 2 upon 3 to the product. So this is the product. 2 upon 3 we are adding. You are getting what? Minus 7 upon 12. So see, here is the equation being formed. X into 5 upon 2 plus 2 upon 3 equal to minus 7 upon 12. Now here like terms we can collect. Second step, see, x into 5 upon 2x will become 5 upon 2x. Remaining terms remaining same, plus 2 upon 3 equal to minus 7 upon 12. Now this 5 upon 2x as it is, this plus 2 upon 3 we are shifting it here. Side we are changing to plus 2 upon 3 becoming what? Minus 2 upon 3. Now solving it, 3 and 12 LCM is what? 12. Now solving this, LCM is what? 12. Here see, denominator is 12 as numerator is minus 7, so as it is we can write. Sign is now minus. Now denominator is 3, LCM is 12. So 3 4s are 12. In 3 table 12 is coming. 3 4s are 12. So that 4 into what's the numerator? 2. So see, minus 7 it will come what? Minus 7 minus 8 upon 12. So here it is being shown. 5 upon 2x equal to minus 7 minus 8 upon 12. Minus 7 minus 8. Same sign is there, minus. So same sign means sum we are doing. So 7 plus 8 is 15. And sign will remain same, that is minus. So 5 upon 2x equal to minus 15 upon 12. Now 5 upon 2x. Now how we can solve this? 5 upon 2x equal to minus 15 upon 12. Minus 15 upon 12. Now in order to solve it, we'll cross multiply. 2 will go up, 5 will come down. So x equal to minus 15 upon 12 into 2 going up, 2, 5 coming down upon 5. So it is coming minus 15 upon 12 into 2 upon 5. This can be simplified, yes. 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15, 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12, 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So it is coming out as what? Sign is minus 1 upon 6. Something problem is there. Let me check it out. 1 upon. So required rational number is minus 15 upon 12. Let's see this one more time. It was 5 upon 2x equal to minus 15 upon 12, right? So let me check it out. 5 upon 2x equal to minus 15 upon 12. 2 will be cross multiplied, 5 will be cross multiplied. So x will be coming out as minus 15 upon 12. 2 will go up, 2, 5 will come down upon 5. So sign to will remain minus in the answer. So 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. Yes, here are 3 1s are 3 and 3 2s are 6. So answer will be minus 1 upon 2. So this is the required rational number. That only x is, we have assumed ki let the rational number be x, and they are asking ki what is the number. So that number is minus 1 upon 2. Now question 14. Lakshmi is a cashier in a bank, means she is dealing with the currency. She has currency notes of denominations rupees 100, rupees 50 and rupees 10. She is having 3 types of notes with her: 100 rupees, 50 rupee note and 10 rupee notes. The ratio of this notes, see here it is important, the ratio of this notes is 2:3:5. 2:3:5. So first see which is given, 100 given, so 100 will be what? Let the 100 note be 2x. Then rupees 50, so let 50 rupees note be 3x. And then it is 10 rupees note, so let the 10 rupees note be 5x. From the ratio we are making the assumption, like here they have done. Okay, let the number of 100, 50 and 10 notes be 2x, 3x and 5x. Okay, then after this assumption, total cash with Lakshmi is rupees 4 lakh. This is the total cash with him. Means when all the 100 rupees notes plus 50 rupees notes plus all 10 rupees notes total amount she is having is rupees 4 lakh. Now see, if we have assumed कि 100 rupees note, let it be 2x. ठीक, suppose one note of rupees 100 is there with you, so how much money do you have? 100 rupees. Suppose two notes of 100 rupees there with you, so how much money you are having? Rupees 200. If 5 notes of 100 is there with you, so how much it is? 5 into 100, that is 500. So here it is what we have assumed कि how many notes we are having? 2x. So how much money we have? 2x into 100. Okay. Now how many notes we have assumed for 50? 3x we have assumed. So how much money do we have? 3x into 50. And 10 rupees note, it is 5x. So 5x into 10. This will be the amount. Now see, they are asking total money is 4 lakh. So what is the amount contributed by 100 rupees note? That is 2x into 100, that is 200x. How much is the amount contributed by 50 rupees note? That is 3x into 50, that is 150x. How much is the amount contributed by 10 rupees note? That is 5x into 10, that is 50x. So on addition of all these three, we should have total as rupees 4 lakhs. So on addition, 200x plus 150x plus 50x equal to 4 lakh. On solving this, 200 plus 150, that is 350, plus 50, that is 400. So 400x equal to 4 lakh. So this will be what? This will be your x we will solve. So 400 will come down. X equal to 4 lakh upon 400. 0 zeros will cancel. 4 ones are 4. 4 ones are 4, and how many zeros? 3 zeros. So our x value is coming out as 1000. X is coming out as what? 1000. X is coming out as 1000. But they are asking you what? How many notes of each denomination does she have? So we have assumed 100 rupees notes as 2x. So 100 rupees notes will be 2x, that is 2 into 1000. That is 2000 notes. Then 50 rupees notes we have assumed 3x. So 3 into 1000, that is 3000 notes. Then we have assumed 10 rupees notes as how much? 5x. So 5x means 5 into 1000, that is 5000. Let's check answer one time. So rupees 100 notes, 2000 notes are there of rupees 100. 50 notes, so 50 notes, 3000 notes are there of 50, rupees 50. And rupees 10, how many notes are there? 5000. So that's our answer. Coming to question 15, I have a total of rupees 300 in coins. I'm having different coins. So coins are of rupees 1, 2 and rupees 5. Rupees 1, rupees 2 and rupees 5. And in total, it is making money of rupees 300. Okay. How many types of coins are there? 3 types. Rupee 1, rupees 2 and rupee 5. So this type of coins are there, and total amount which I am having, adding all this, I am having total amount as rupees 300. The number of rupees 2 coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. The total number of 5 coins we don't know. So let it be, here see, it is given total number of 2 rupees coins is 3 times the number of 5 rupee coins. So we don't know 5 rupee coins. So we have assumed what? Let the number of 5 rupee coins be x. And number of 2 rupee coins is 3 times. So it will be what? 3 times of 2 rupee coins, that is 3x. The number of 5 rupee coins is x and the number of 2 rupee coins is 3x. Hope you are getting me. Then see the next line. It is given total number of coins is 160. Total number of coins means rupees 1 coins plus rupees 2 coins plus rupees 5 coins, that is making total number of coins as 160. So it means what? number of 1 rupee coins we don't know, ठीक, number of 1 rupee coin we don't know, plus 2 rupee coins we know it is 3x, 5 rupee coins it is what, x, and total it is making what, 160, is it? So see, 1 rupee coins we don't know, so 3x plus 4x, 3x plus x, that is making 4x plus 4x, yeah, equal to will not be there, plus will be there, so plus 4x equal to 160, and in order to find out the number of 1 rupee coins, we can have 1 rupee coins equal to 160 minus 4x. 4x we are shifting to this side. So this is 1 rupee coin. See, 1 rupee coins, number of 1 rupee coins we are getting 160 minus 4x. Now total money is how much? 300. ठीक, total money is 300. Number of 1 rupee coins is 160 minus 4x. Okay. So 1 rupee coins, so how much money we are having? This only, 160 minus 4x. So how much money we will have? Same. ठीक. Then how much is the 2 rupee coins? 2 rupee coins is 3x. Total is what? 3x. Total number of coins of 2 rupees is 3x. So if we have 1 coin of rupees 2, we have 2 rupees. If we have 2 coins of 2 rupees, we are having 4 rupees. So here what we are doing? 3x into 2. If 3x coins are there, the total amount we are having is 3x into 2, as we have done in the previous question. Plus 5 rupee coins is x only. So if 5 rupee coins are x, so how much money we are having? 5 into x, that is 5x. So we are forming this equation. And total amount is what? Equal to 300. Okay. Now like terms we will see 160 and remaining are this only. So 160 we will shift to this side. This is the equation they have formed, and again having the space less, so 160 minus 4x plus how many money we are having? 2 rupees coin 3x, so 3x into 2 plus how much money? 5 is x, so 5x. It is giving you total amount as rupees 300. Now see, 160 we can shift it to the other side. So it will become what? 300 minus 160. It is plus 160, so it will become minus 160. So minus 4x I have written as it is, plus 3x into 2, it is giving you 6x, plus 5x equal to what? 300 minus 160. 160 side we have changed, so plus 160 has become minus 160. Now see, 5x plus 6x, it is giving you 11x. 11x minus 4x, how much it is? 7x. So 7x equal to 300 minus 160. How much it will be? That is 140. So 7x equal to 140. We are getting 7x equal to 140. Here see, is it matching? Yes, see. 7x we are getting equal to 140. And in order to find out the value of x, what we will do? X equal to 140 upon 7. So it will, answer will come out as 20. So x we are getting as 20. Now see what they are asking in the question. Find out how many coins are there of each type. So x value we got it as 20. And we have assumed the number of 5 rupee coins. So we have assumed as x only. 5 coins are what? Rupee 5 coins is x. So it will be how many coins? 20 coins of rupees 5. And number of 2 coins we have assumed it is 3x. So it will be what? 3 into 20, that is rupees 60. That is 60 coins, not rupees 60. It will be 60 coins. And how many number of 1 rupee coins? It is 160 minus 4x. 1 rupee coins we have assumed 160 minus 4x. So 160 minus 4 into x value is what? 20. So 160 minus 80. it will be equal to 80 only. Means number of 5 rupee coins 20, number of 2 rupee coins 60, and number of 1 rupee coins will be 80. You have to visualize the question once again. The question is a little complicated. Go through the lecture once again for this question. You will understand it in more better way, and have pen and paper with you and practice it. Last question for this exercise, and exercise will be over. The organizer of an essay competition decide that a winner in the competition gets a prize of rupees 100. An essay competition is there, and one who is going to win the competition, he will get rupees 100 as prize. And a participant who does not win, so either the participant is going to win or lose. The one who is not winning will get 25 rupees. And total prize money which the organizers having is rupees 3000. Total money they are having is 3000. Out of that they have to give the prizes. Those who are winning, rupees 100. Those who are not winning, rupees 25. Find the number of winners. We don't know the number of winners. So let us assume, let the number of winners be x. ठीक. So remaining will be those who are not winning. And total number of participants, that is given as 63. Out of 63, if x are winning, so how many remaining are not winning? So who are not winning? 63 minus x. Okay? You can understand is like that. Total participants are 20. And if 5 are winning, so how many not winning? 20 minus 5, that is 15. Now amount, how much winners will get? So suppose winners are x. So how much amount they will get? 100 into x, that is 100x. This much amount winners are getting. ठीक? Amount which are getting by losers, means those who are not winning. It was 63 minus x. Their numbers was 63 minus x. And how much money they are getting? Each is getting 25. So if one participant who is not winning getting rupees 25. So if the number of participants who are not winning is 63 minus x, so how much money they will get? 63 minus x into 25. It is what? 63 minus x into 25. So how to solve it? 25 will be multiplied with 63. 63 into 25 minus sign as it is. Now 25 will be multiplied with x, that is 25x. So 63 into 25 is 1575 minus 25x. This much amount, those who are just participating, they are not winning, they are getting it. Okay. Now total amount they are having is 3000. So see how much winners are getting? Rupees 100x. How much those losers are getting? 1575 minus 25x. Means adding this two, we should get total amount as 3000. So here how this equation being formed. 100x plus 1575 minus 25x equal to 3000. Now see 100x and 25x. 100x minus 25x will be 75x. 75x plus 1575 equal to 3000. 75x as it is, 1575 we have changed the side. Going to the left side, we are getting 3000 minus 1575. So 3000 minus 1575, we are getting it as 1425. So 75x equal to 1425. So in order to find out x, it will be 1425 upon 75. Okay, 1425 we have to divide by 75. And see division being shown to you. You can divide this way, or you can use 5 table also to simplify, and the answer we are getting x as 19. And in the question they are asking number of winners only. Find the number of winners, this is being asked, and number of winners we have assumed as x. So x value we have found, question getting over, x coming out as 19, that is the number of winners as 19. To solve this many questions after understanding in your CWs, keep learning, stay safe at home.